Yes, boys, welcome back to another Dokkan video, and in this video today we're gonna have a look at the whole Dragon Ball Heroes celebration, all the units that we did get in that celebration, and see exactly how they fit in the meta, and are they gonna be impactful, how worth it was it to summon on. I'm going to go all into that on this video. As you can see, I will just quickly show I did pull pretty much all the units at least once, and I got a few of them with dupes, and some of them have the exact same passive, so I didn't even awaken a few of them, but I got the gist of most of them. So let's get straight into this video. Now, as you know, last year it was all about Super Saiyan 4s. This year they moved back to a kind of generic Dragon Ball Hero style theme, and unfortunately no Super Saiyan 4 Bardock Awakening, no Super Saiyan 4 Gohan Awakening, but that is probably for next year. This year was a lot of easy A's for all the units and a lot of awakenings for all the units, which I will get into in a second. But first of all, let's start off with the main unit over here, which is Tech God Trunks. Now, a lot of controversy for this guy. Oh, he's only on one team, and yeah, pretty much it. He is only usable on Dragon Ball Heroes. Like, he can be used elsewhere, but honestly, the only thing he's doing on other teams is literally being an orb changer. So the way his passive works, he gets stronger for every Dragon Ball Heroes unit on the team. This gets stronger, high chance to crit, really nice, and does change up those rainbow key spheres when all allies on the turn is a Dragon Ball Heroes category. So other than being on Dragon Ball Heroes, you're not really going to run this guy, and his passive is really nice, don't get it twisted. Key plus 4, 170%, but that is a little problem I will get into, and also not just being a problem, but having Key plus 4 is really nice, but not really needed because this team lacks an LR, so that is kind of a big deal. Because is there a point of having that extra 2 key than usual if everyone's going to be 12 key anyways? Like, it's still really nice to have for the future, but for now it's not doing too much. There is quite a debate on whether you should be running Tech Trunks lead or Physical Vegito lead, because he is Key plus 3, but he supports. So if you get 2 supporters on the team, that's always really nice to have 2 supporters floating, or maybe one on main rotation. You know how it goes. Next, I'm not going to cover all of them, but the easy A's are incredible. I'm talking about nearly every single easy A. This Trunks, this AGL Toa, brilliant. Like, as a support, having like 170, 180k defense at just one dupe is ridiculous. Like, honestly, the easy A's, most of them were better than some of the units that came out. Honestly, they were so strong. And unfortunately, I did not get to pull Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, but I think he's one of the hardest hitting ones out of them all, which is incredible. You got guys like Vegenks, is it? He stacks, we always like those good old stackers, and if they have anything happen to them, he's going to be double supering. Of course, we got the boys over here as well that do pretty much the same thing like that as well, stacking, super attacking every turn, really high attack per turn. Like, the APT is insane, and also the team just flows really nicely. Now, the problem with Heroes is, I will get into the other units, but people just forget about Heroes. Like, remember, it's only once a year, so the hype wears off pretty fast. Like, people summon on the Dragon Ball Heroes banner, they drop quite a lot of stones, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be playing Dragon Ball Heroes for ages, months and months, and give it about 1 month, 1 month and a half, nobody plays the team. Like, you won't see much leaders, and it's not the fault of the team, it's just they're not going to get support for ages. However, what's living is these 2 supports. Oh my god, what did they think when they made these supports for their respective families? Key plus 2, attack and defense 40%, I think it is. Yep, and also the stacking, and also the attack damage and the defense. and they're just really strong. I can't believe they brought them out like that. We also got Pan, which surprised me, to be honest. You know, for a support unit, having high chance to crit and also high chance of evading as well, that is just like, it comes in handy. Like, yeah, I get a bit bored using her. She's hitting like 2.2 mil, 2.4 mil, but you know, as a support, when she can also crit and dodge, honestly, I sometimes sleep on it a little bit. Now, the big controversial one for me, honestly, is Mekikabura. Now, he is broken as hell, don't get it twisted. He's not the problem. He is amazing. But the fact is that getting a linking partner for this guy is the main problem. Because most of the other units have a linking partner that's kind of strong. This guy's linking partner is either this guy, or I can't even go on Dragon Ball Heroes. I have to go to Crossover to find the Int Demigra, because this guy unfortunately does not fit on the Dragon Ball Heroes team, which means it causes a bit of problems, because now that he can't fit on that, that means you cannot run as a team with Trunks as your leader. So that does hurt. You know, if you want to run like 2 Tech Trunkses, you gotta kind of not give Mekikabura his linking partner. But then again, that linking partner is really bad anyways, and his linking partner just will just get battered, and it's not like you want low HP on this team, so it's not like it's good to have somebody getting hit. So I think the problem with Mekikabura is he's good, it's just maybe further down the line he'll get a better linking partner. Let's say maybe somebody next year changes orbs to AGL, links up with him. Looking forward to that. I mean, even like this right now though, he's still hitting 4 to 5 million. I got him with that 2 dupe. I had to make sure I got at least 2 dupes on it. Went back in, but that is pretty nice over there. And the team as a whole works really well. You got so much options, which I like about this team. Like, you still can run the Super Saiyan 4 rotation if you want to. Bust that out. You can build a whole team around Tech Trunks if you want to. Bust that out. You know, you can run these 2 together. That's also a really nice rotation. You can run Super Saiyan 3s if you want to. That's also a rotation. These boys together, I mean, they are Super Saiyan 3 as well. You can throw extremes into there. You know, throw the Mekikabura in there. There's a lot of options on this team. Stuff like this wouldn't really work still, but it's always an option. It's always an option. And the main thing I love about this team is the supports. That's the main reason why sometimes people don't drop on Dragon Ball Heroes. But this time I think it was worth it, because just look at the options on this team, like what you can get from Dragon Ball Heroes. Supports nearly every team, you know, supports majority of extremes, supports all, supports their families here. Just, it's a lot of support, and that is what I like about this team. Now, the impact is small though. The impact is very small. People will forget about this team guaranteed in about January time, because remember, the anniversary is coming up soon for JP, and obviously we get more Dokkan Fest on Global, and the hype. We know Dragon Ball Heroes is not getting any support now for another year, so that's the kind of bad thing. I mean, usually it's not too much of a problem, but since this guy only works on this team, that causes some problems, because Vegito, he works on Great 8 power. You know, you don't need to only be Dragon Ball Heroes with this guy. But that's not the same thing with Trunks. Like, he is locked onto this team. And because he is locked onto this team, I feel like giving him a bit of a run. You know, I like to throw a little bit of an event in as well. So I think I'm going to hit one up. And the team that I've decided to run, I will show you the team, is going to be this. Now, this is a team built for Tech Trunks. What we have is Trunks linked up with Vegito, a Trunks linked up with the Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then 3 supports. That is like so good. And you'll see it now. Like, yes, he is limited, and yes, some people may forget about this team, but that's not always a bad thing. You know, like, this will always be something you could go back to from time to time. Always something you can go back to. So we do not want one of them. And let's see how they do then. Like, just giving you a little showcase. But honestly, as a team, I like using the Veganks a lot. Like, I know he's not one of the best ones, but honestly, when all of these units are that strong, you don't need to run optimal all the time, because you are always switching out the units. Like, this is a team where you can drop 700 Dragon Stones. You can have a team that will last you for ages, which is always really nice. Unfortunately, we have 2 Trek Trunkses on 1 rotation now. We're gonna have to get that sorted out. Can Pan get a dodge in for this showcase? No, she cannot. So even without a proper linking partner that she never really has on this team, you know, crits, stuns, you know, she already showed off many of her passive traits right there. And, you know, the team does a lot, actually. The team has a lot of sealing, stunning, chances to crit. It's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. And yes, the orb changing is really nice. However, look, I need to hit 1 orb to super attack. Did I really need orb changing? Like, if there was like an LR that linked up with Trunks, that would be perfect. Like, because then you could be like, yeah, you need the orb changing for something. But at the moment, the orb changing feels kind of weird. Like, yes, if you float him with Mekikabura's lineup, I guess, but you would rather want to support. Like, it's really weird. It's really weird. Okay, now, usually I would look to have a Trunks on this rotation, but we are missing that Trunks. So we're going to see how this goes down. Because Vegito, yeah, he's a year old. Still doing some okay damage, and he's a support anyways. Like, doing that much damage while being a support, like, I can always get behind. And this team just feels really nice. I mean, most of the super attacks as well are really unique. There's not like just a normal, you know, normal blast. Like, if you saw the Vegeta Xenoverse, his Big Bang looks like not as good as like LR status, but it looks close. I'm really impressed what they did with that unit. Get the seal off, that's going to be nice. Did take a bit of damage there, did have a few inch units there. Okay, so we got one of the linking partners here now. I could do this. Look how much linking part, look how much links he gets in the middle there, because he gets godly power from the Supreme Kai of Time. Supreme Kai of Time actually having a use for her links, not just for her support this time. And this is the super attack I'm on about. Look at this, like, that just looks so good. Okay, and Tech Trunks, what attack stat is he gonna have? 6.2. That's not even level 10 links. I'm waiting for the auto Z battle thing to come out from version Z, just to you know, be a bit relaxed when I do my link levels. And the other rotation is set. We do want Trunks here as well. We could have put him in the middle there, but let's be honest, it doesn't really matter. It does not really matter unless I get stunned or sealed, or that would cause a bit of a problem. But what is this friend unit hitting? 5.9 mil, high chance to crit. Like, you won't be losing much with this team. Like, it's just a really nice unit to run, and the team is nice. Like, you could summon on this event and not have to summon for like a whole year. I mean, yeah, you would be able to clear most content, you just wouldn't be able to do, like, you know, the specific super battle roads and stuff. But infinite histories, boss rushes, this team will be able to do them. Like, not guaranteed, but pretty close to guaranteed, I would say. Look at that damage as well. Nice. Yeah, killed by Pam. That is pretty nice, and that is pretty much it. Like, yes, I could have done the Mekikabura lineup instead. I could have done the Super Saiyan 4 lineup, but, you know, I thought I would give Trunks his showing right here. And honestly, I like this team. I think I will be running this team quite a bit. Hopefully my hype doesn't disappear, unfortunately. But there's a lot of stuff that runs on other teams that we get from this banner just before I close this out. So Goku family gets help, Vegeta family gets load of help, and also Super Saiyan 3 gets like one of the biggest buffs ever. It's just a shame Super Saiyan 3 Bardock did not EZA. If he got an EZA on the crossover, that would be incredible. But that is gonna be it for this video, my guys. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and a sub. We're trying to hit 400 subs. But I will be leaving with that. Have a good one and goodbye.